Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you're a subscriber. My name's Neil and it's time for another episode of Would I Lie to You? And today's episode is a bit of a bittersweet one because it is the last Bob Mortimer episode. This is from just the most recent season, season 14. I know season 15 is filming right now as I record this. It's entirely possible there will be a Bob Mortimer appearance during Series 15, but I can't find any confirmation of that yet. He has made an appearance every series from Season 6 to 14, so I think the odds are good that he will continue to appear. But right now, this is the last new Bob Mortimer material I can find from Would I Lie to You? So yeah, I'm excited, and I believe this is the series that was filmed during COVID, so it's the stage has a slightly different layout, and maybe the energy of the show is going to be a little bit different. I know I've seen the first two episodes from this series before I really knew anything about it. So it'll be interesting to come back to this series and compare it to what I've seen from previous seasons. Anyway, I don't know what to expect other than hilarious stories. I know I'll get that from Bob. I hope I'll get that from some other contestants as well. And I am really looking forward to seeing this. This is episode 5 of series 14 of Would I Lie to You? Okay. Hey, Wikipedia, you're wrong. This is 1404.
On David Mitchell's team tonight, an Oscar-nominated actor who has starred alongside Tom Cruise and Eddie Redmayne. And here she is, sat next to David Mitchell. I'm so sorry. It's Samantha Morton.
What is she? She's familiar, but I can't place her.
He was born with a silver spoon in his butler's mouth. It's Miles Jupp. He's a man who has just finished filming his latest series about fishing. At the end of the last day, everyone was very emotional. Even the fish were gutted. It's Bob Mortimer, an actor who's appeared in everything from Fireman Sam to James Bond. I've always wanted to be him, running around Pontypandy, putting fires out. It's Sarah Hadland.
All right. It does have a different vibe just separating them like that, doesn't it?
As a child, my mum got so fed up with me wandering off, she made me wear a bell around my neck whenever we went shopping.
Was she a cow? Well, how bad were you at wandering? Was this a regular thing?
I wouldn't stay still. Any sort of open space I would see as a thing to run towards.
What age was this?
I would have been about probably 4 to the age of 7.
A cat is on all fours and the bell dangles. The bell is going to be touching your body and it won't dangle. Discuss.
The Industrial Revolution was neither an industrial nor a revolution. Discuss.
What was the furthest you ever got? What were you searching for?
So in Brent Cross terms, I once got from John Lewis to Phoenix.
Was it a sphere or bell-shaped?
Any bell by definition is bell-shaped.
We're not having it.
They're not having
We're
it.
not having
They're
this.
saying it's
I
a
buy
lie.
it.
That was a lie.
When Tom Cruise came to England, I took him to Argos because he wanted to buy an extension lead.
Why was he coming to London first?
It was the premiere.
Of Minority Report.
Yeah, we've taken over this floor of the Dorchester for the premiere. His assistant came over and said they needed an extension lead. Basically, we were going out anyway because I needed to get a bottle warmer. Something came over me. I was like, do you fancy coming out with me to Argos?
I like it a lot.
You like it?
Yeah, it feels like this.
Well, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
So Bob says it's true.
It's a lie.
The problem is he's coming with American plugs, and I don't think they're going to fit in a British extension cord.
I once spent over an hour trapped in a bin.
Why did you get in the bin?
Because I put something in and I needed to get it back.
So what had you thrown out by
Some
accident?
important paperwork.
The vital documents aren't there.
Quick, get back to the bin.
Back out to the bin.
It's got a
Right.
slot. Surely I can get in there, can't I? Well, I tried to get back out. Your hips are the widest part of your body, and I couldn't get those through. So I take off my dungarees, and I just had, like, pants and a sports bra on. Oh, you'll love what's coming up next, sir. Body lotion, and so I could loop myself up.
I think we think it's a lie.
I think it's a lie.
It's true.
Wow. Oh, goody.
I once helped Damon Hill to Grand Prix success by presenting him with a pre-race snack.
Well, it certainly tripped off the tongue. What was the snack?
A Scotch egg. He felt that the Scotch egg had helped him succeed in the race. He told me so.
Is Damon Hill a close friend, Bob?
No. Well, I'd been invited to the Grand Prix.
Which Grand Prix?
Which Grand Prix, yeah.
The British.
In which year?
1996, David, but I'm not willing to exclude 4 years either side of that. Put it this way, it was definitely one of the decades. No, I'm not a Formula One fan.
Right.
I probably prefer soil science.
OK.
He does collect mud on his way to meet brewers.
He was driving for a company that had very fast company cars. His manager, Shane Tobacco. I can't remember his name. Shane is also with another bloke, you know, benefiting from hospitality.
What was his name?
Let's say Top Heavy Ken. We went upstairs on the bus. Damon was there.
And this is the day of the race.
David, this is just like an hour and a half before the race.
An hour and a half before the race, but a good hour and a half of waiting before the televised traffic begins.
Yes.
David's such a sportsman.
The last thing Damon needs before a race is any quiet time. He just wants a bit of hubbub on his bus.
I think when you go to someone's home or their Winnebago or whatever, you should... Do you know, like, if you're going to a dinner party at someone's house, you'll always take them a bottle of vinegar, yeah?
So your gift to thank him for the hospitality was a Scotch egg?
No. I call it pocket meat. Whenever I'm away from my house, I have pocket meat.
Yeah.
That's it. I have, like, a pork pie.
Pocket meat.
And I said, Damon, we all know that if you pop a sausage roll in an American's pocket, it brings him good luck. So maybe a Scotch egg would work for a British fella like you.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, very
What,
much.
that if you...
Very much.
It's all been a bit of a lot of talking. Did he eat said Scotch egg before the race?
I'll never know, Samantha. He said that he took the Scotch egg round with him. He swore he did.
In the car?
I don't know whether he put it in the glove box on the passenger seat. All I'll say is that when I was watching, when Damon went past, a person next to me said, Damon's tailwind smelt really meggy, which of course is meat and egg. Meat and egg.
Sometimes stories are so mad that they've got to be true.
Especially when they come from Bob Mortimer.
Be wary when it comes to Bob.
Oh, OK.
I think that you're sort of somewhat cynically using this as an opportunity to tout your kind of charms. And you're hoping to kind of drum up work. Or would Bob Mortimer be able to sort of slip Gareth Bale a pasty and stuff like this? I think
This is a horrible situation. I don't know. My instinct is it's a lie.
It's got to be a lie, but I don't like calling Bob a liar.
I was telling the truth.
Of course.
He's doing it again.
How?
It is an impossible situation. One egg thing's true, the other egg thing... How can I have disbelieved the wrong egg thing? They'd make up some random thing about an egg and a long-departed 90s celebrity. What does Damon Hill do now? He's probably into soil science.
Oh, my goodness.
So please welcome this week's special guest, Lucy. Sam, what is Lucy to you?
So this is Lucy, and last year her pig delivered my Christmas card.
How do you know this lady?
She lives in my village, or where I used to live.
OK. And is she a farmer?
Yes, her pig delivered the Christmas card that was for me to me.
To you?
Yeah.
How far is your house from her house?
About 2 miles.
2 miles.
But the pig hasn't walked 2 miles. The pig has been driven to the village and then off the pig trots.
It's Christmas Day.
Yes.
It's a bit late for Christmas cards, Christmas Day.
Well, that's why they have to resort to delivery by pig.
I see Barry, the pig.
Barry?
Barry, the pig is called Barry.
So you'd met Barry before?
Yeah, everyone knows Barry. Barry goes to the pub and everything.
This is Lucy. I know Lucy. When I had to have an intimate medical examination, I inadvertently brought her with me. Well, it was an intimate medical examination, so already I suspect your options are limited.
In the bottom area?
Yeah, I was going to say you've got to choose front or back. And then when I got to work, I felt ill.
Right.
And so I needed to go to hospital. And Lucy, very kindly, rang NHS Direct for me.
Right, who is Lucy?
Why?
OK, and is Lucy an actor?
No, Lucy is a stage manager.
This could be true, because I don't think Miles was quite sure what she does for a living.
Lucy was told to go with me so that we could run the lines. Go to the hospital, and we're sitting in the waiting room, and someone comes and says to us, because we're sitting next to each other, can you come in now? So we just do as we're told, and we get up and we go in.
That's the problem with having the same word for you singular and you plural. We should go back to thou.
And the doctor, she says, I've got to examine you, take your pants and your trousers off, get up onto that bed there, turn onto your side so your back is facing me. And at that point, Lucy went, I really don't think I'm meant to be in here. That's when Lucy left the room and the examination reached its very happy conclusion.
This is Lucy. Together, we discovered that I have the hearing of a rat.
How did this get discovered?
Well, we were wondering for some time if there might be some mice about. I then went away for a couple of days for work. I then returned home late one night and went into the kitchen, and I could hear a distinct, high-pitched and I thought, is there something wrong with me other than the usual? Is it something weird that the fridge is doing? Or the wine fridge? Yes, we're doing okay.
I'm so posh.
I asked my wife about it, and it turns out she's bought something which is a plug-in mouse-scaring noise machine. Should be inaudible to humans. I mentioned it to my doctor, and they said I should have a hearing test by Lucy.
Nothing else, though? I mean, if a dog whistle went off in the park, would you hear it?
Well, I don't know. I heard that.
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, there was a little sort of rodenty sneeze there. I like to think it's a superpower, really.
It's miles for me, Lee.
Miles?
Yeah, because I have so many problems with my bottom.
Have you had similar examinations?
Every single week.
I'm going to go Sam.
I'm Lucy, and Miles took me to his intimate examination.
I should have gone with the majority.
Because I kept losing my bin shoes, I've now tied them to my hall radiator with a length of elastic. They comfortably stretch to the end of the drive before the tension beckons me back.
Baloney.
One wheelie bin, one recycling bin, but we alternate each week.
Okay.
I mean, sometimes it's green, sometimes it's blue. I obviously play the game of putting the wrong colour out to see if the neighbours will copy. Do you do that? If you do it first and then look, everyone copies you. Fantastic. Sleep out at night, swap it back again. I'm a horrible man.
It's good acting. That's some good mime work. It's baloney, of course, but it was a good excuse to do some physical comedy.
I think we're going to say
saying it's a lie.
Yes.
It was, in fact, a lie.
It's the end of the show. I can reveal that David's team have 2 points. Lee's team has 4 points.
Well, that's it for Bob Mortimer on Would I Lie to You? And I'm not going to lie, I'm going to miss him. I am looking forward to discovering some other comedians and some other highly recommended material on the show, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, Bob's going to hold a special place in my heart, and I will not forget him. I know I've developed a bit of a reputation on the channel for not remembering everyone I've seen on other shows, but Bob Mortimer, I will not forget you, sir. You are one of a kind, you are a legend, and I will be recommending you to everyone I meet who has a good taste in comedy. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. Until next time, take care, stay healthy, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.